Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So last week I made a video about things I dislike about K-pop and talked about fandoms a little but in this video I want to get into more detail about how the toxic side of K-pop fandoms takes things too far. I will mainly be referring to toxic blinks and armies in this video, aka blonks and armpits or armchairs or armies. I've heard a bunch of different ones but I am going to use armpits. So I just wanted to discuss the different things about toxic fans that make them problematic in different ways, and how this affects others including non-toxic fans, non-fans, and idols. Let's get right into the video. So before I even got into K-pop I knew about K-pop fans. And I don't mean the good kind. I knew about the extreme crazy fans that are way too overprotective of their idols and say terrible things to people online that make a harmless comment about their fave that offended them. I knew about the fans that hate on non-fans simply for not being fans or for standing another group. And I knew about the fans that constantly compare and put other idols down to bring their faves to the top. Not gonna lie, this not only low-key scared me, but it made K-pop seem extremely unappealing. It was hard for me to see K-pop through a lens that wasn't polluted by the image of toxic fans, and I couldn't see myself getting into something that was at first glance so toxic. Blonks and armpits are literally everywhere. They are always in the replies of a harmless comment bashing the person for liking someone that isn't their fave, or putting them down. And that is the main point I am getting at. Toxic fans are louder. They stand out more. They tend to be more aggressive. And they are extremely rude and disrespectful. This unfortunately gives the entire fandom a bad rep, especially to someone that isn't familiar with the fandom or with K-pop in general. This not only sucks for the fandom, but it also sucks for the artist. Which brings me to my next point. Now if you ask someone who isn't very familiar with K-pop about ARMY, they are quite likely to say negative things about the fandom rather than positive things. And that to me says a lot. And when people have a negative connotation about the fandom, unfortunately they end up having a negative connotation about the artist. Not everyone, but a lot of people do. The thought process usually ends up being something like, why are the fans for this artist so disrespectful and extreme? What about the artist is so great that they are willing to say such horrible things to other people that aren't necessarily fans? And then that ruins the idol's reputation when they have nothing to do with the toxic fans. I remember when I first became an ARMY I was kind of nervous about telling people because the first time I told someone they immediately perceived me to be a crazy delusional fan and were kind of taken aback. I couldn't even feel comfortable showing the love and pride and appreciation I have for BTS without worrying about being judged or perceived in a negative way. Now of course every ARMY has not had this experience. And not every blink has had this experience. But way too many have. Toxic fans ruin everything for everyone. There are several instances when fans cross the line but idols can't really do anything about it. Now I am not saying that companies don't let idols stand up for themselves or call fans out. However, idols not calling their fans out for being problematic is the case a lot of the time. This is likely because they feel pressured to stay out of any kind of drama and feel like just keeping quiet is the better approach. But of course what ends up happening is that they just silently deal with the bullshit that toxic fake fans put them through. I've seen way too many people say stop feeling bad for them or complaining about stuff like this because it is part of their job and they knew what they were signing up for. There are so many problems with this statement that I don't even know where to start. Just because you know on paper what you're signing up for, doesn't mean you'll know what it is going to feel like when you actually experience it. There is no way to know in advance if you are going to be able to deal with toxic fans or not, given you have literally never been in that situation before. I can only imagine how scary and overwhelming it can get. And additionally of course sasaengs are another breed of toxic fans that do more than just hold their idols back. Taehyung literally said it's scary when talking about sasaengs, and I can't even begin to think what that feels like. When referring to ARMY, even if to millions of ARMYs only a few hundreds are sasaengs, that is still way too many, and that means BTS need literal security and extra protection and literally can't do shit without being guarded 24/7. Some idols have said that they go to public places on their own sometimes, but they make sure to be fully covered up with a mask, sunglasses, and a hat etc. But when sasaengs exist, being able to do that and actually enjoy your time in public is next to impossible. The kick J-Hope out of BTS hashtag trending on Twitter and the ridiculous amount of hate that Jennie has gotten in the past are extreme examples of idols seeing the horrible things fake fans like blonks and armpits say. Both of these trended on social media to the point where it was impossible for the idols to miss. But if you think idols don't see the shit people say about them online, I'm sorry, but you're quite naive. Most idols are likely to have a fake stan account or something and follow everything that is going on online. We have seen instances of BTS knowing ARMY inside jokes. If they see those, they see everything. Or at least they know everything. Because even if they don't have a fake account to lurk on stan Twitter or whatever, they definitely have non-famous friends that tell them everything. This can be incredibly damaging for mental health because you have to put up this persona and pretend to be well liked and perfect when you're really hurt from all the shit you know people are saying behind your back. So to conclude that, I guess I just want to say, if you see any blonks or armpits on social media or any other toxic stans, please block, report, or call them out because these people need to be stopped. They are doing much more damage than we realize a lot of the time. And I know there are plenty of true fans that clap back and call toxic fans out, but just make sure to do your part and I shall do mine too. Sorry about this video. I really don't know what it was, LMAO. I really wanted to have a discussion about toxic stans without really coming to any kind of conclusion. I just wanted to talk about all the different kinds of things toxic fans do and the influence they have on other fans, idols, and non-fans. I haven't really made a video like this before on my channel, so if you enjoyed it, please let me know in the comments and leave a like. I would also love to know your thoughts or experiences with toxic fake fans or anything else you want to share. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.